Okay, so good morning from Panama. We made it. So I'm just in this video, I'm just going to give you a quick overview. We've been here a week and just a quick overview of what we have done in this week. So kind of looking back and going through the airport with all that luggage, I wouldn't want to do that every time we go through an airport with all that luggage, especially the golf clubs. Those are heavy. um, so I did get stopped. They did look at my not my checked luggage, but my larger carry-on that I had with me, and it was one thing was my soap. I order bars of soap from Albuquerque, New Mexico. There's a little shop there that I went to, and I just really like their homemade handmade soap that they have. So I ordered a bunch of that. I brought with me like 9 bars, I think, and I had them all in a baggie. And so they stopped. They had to look at that. And another thing was my Norwex. So it was like it's a cleaning paste, so it's kind of like a powder in a way. But they just looked at it and decided that it was good to go. So other than that, the airport was good. We met the driver. I had gotten a shuttle from the airport in Panama City out to Coronado, and that went really well. The driver was really nice. He didn't speak a whole lot of English, so we didn't really talk to him, but it was kind of nice to just chill out and watch the scenery go by and see what, the outside of Panama City was all about. And the roads, how kind of crappy they are. I was a little surprised that the Pan American Highway I felt it was really rough. I thought it was going to be a better road, I guess, but being a major road, but I didn't think it was. But anyway, and then we got into town and he made a stop at Ray's, which is one of the major grocery stores here in Panama. And so we made a quick grocery stop. I didn't message the lady of the Airbnb to figure out what we had here, but which I was going to do, but then I just kind of spaced it. But so we really didn't know what we needed to get. So I just got a few essentials for a day or two and figuring that, there's probably a grocery store nearby. I knew that there wasn't one super close, but within walking distance. But the closest one to where we are is it's about a 20-minute walk from the condo on where we are right now. And then, so then we got to the condo and we kind of had a hard time there. She did have a sheet that explained a few things, but it was literally the front sheet of a piece of paper that I actually, truthfully, I haven't even really looked at it. Gail did look at it a couple times and read it through, but there really isn't a whole lot on there. Usually when we do Airbnbs, they have like a few pages of stuff explaining the area, what's the best places to go, and there literally is none of that. She told us where the key fob was, or the key, and it wasn't where she said it was. So I was messaging her, and so we're trying to get that all organized right away when we got here. And after we got figured out where the key was and all that, we finally got to check out the view, which is amazing. I will show you here in a little bit. I was gonna do this video outside, but there's someone with a jackhammer doing something, so I didn't want that in the background. Um, so yeah, and just going through a little bit of a week. We got here on a Saturday, and then I want to say it was Sunday, we took a walk or no, it was Sunday or Monday, because Monday was the holiday. I think it was Monday. We went to the grocery store, walked down to the grocery store and did that. It's a smaller grocery store, kind of like going in, if you're from the Midwest, going into a Quick Trip. That's pretty much about all that they have. Something similar to that, maybe a little bit more. But then we did find out there is another grocery store that I knew that was there, but it's like another 5-minute walk to that one. So we went to that one the other day, and that one was a little bit bigger. It had a better variety of veggies and fruits. Yeah. So then other things that we've done, we figured out our golf membership. That was kind of disheartening because, again, the lady that I got the Airbnb through, she really didn't know anything about the golf membership because I don't think she golfs, and she's not a member. So she told us one price, and it ended up being quite a bit more than what she said. So I'm going to be sending her that information so she can tell other people that it's not the price that she's saying. But we did get that, and so now we have a membership and we can go golfing, and we did that on Saturday. And then, so we planned on golfing on Sunday, and it rained all day yesterday. So yeah, Gil wasn't too happy. Well, he wasn't too happy that it was raining on Saturday. Well, yeah, so it rained on Saturday after we got back from the grocery store, the other grocery store, and yeah, so not too happy that we didn't get to go golfing. And then we were gonna go to the beach for the first time. Yeah, we can see the beach. We haven't been there yet. It's a little crazy. Yeah, we were like, we really wanted to be on the ocean, but we haven't even been there yet. So we're not like right on the ocean. We're a few blocks away, which is fine. But so yeah, we haven't been golfing yet, and we haven't been to the beach yet, and it's been a whole week. But we'll get there. Oh, there's a happy hour every Tuesday night. So we did go to that last week, and we met a few people and got to talking to them. And there is another newer couple that had just moved in I think it was about April. We talked to them and exchanged numbers, and then she actually took me grocery shopping to Ray's again, which is a bigger grocery store, and to get more essential foods and meats. Like these other little grocery stores that we walk to, they don't have a lot of meat selection, and Ray's has a pretty good meat selection. So yeah, we went to lunch and at the brewery. Gail was a little jealous, and then we went grocery shopping, and so that was really nice of her. And then it was Friday night. We asked them if they wanted to go have supper, and because they of course have a vehicle and can drive somewhere, which is our next thing to look into on getting a vehicle and driving. Yeah, so we took them out to supper and went to the brewery, and but yeah, so driving around, we don't have a vehicle, and it's a fair amount of distance away from everything. it's like 20 minutes to the grocery stores, and that's also the nearest restaurant as well. There is a restaurant down at the clubhouse that we can eat at, and now that we're members, there is a exclusive restaurant just for members. That's of course really expensive. So we can go there if we want as well. We've been there a few times now. But other than that, I did do water. It's not aqua cycling, is what it was. And at first, for first part of it, it was water aerobics, and then after that, it was you got on the bike and did some cycling, and then you did some exercises from the bike. And so I'm still a little sore from that, but mostly my arms. But yeah, it was a good exercise. So I met a few other ladies from there, and then actually our neighbor next door, she did it too. So got talking to her, and then yesterday was Sunday, and we went up to the top deck and played some dominoes, Mexican train. I don't know if anyone know what that is. Just a game of dominoes. But yeah, I met a few other people up there, and like just stopped by. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much our week. Just looking into the driving portion, I started going through some of the practice tests. I decided a lot of other people are talking about how they got their driver's license, and they went, of course, the easy way, contact your lawyer. And well, they worked through their lawyer. I contacted ours, and they said that they don't do the driving portion of it. They don't help you with that. So it was either reach out to one of their lawyers to possibly get some help on it, or just take the driving test and be done with it that way. So I think that's going to be the fastest way, especially right now. I think I mentioned that the embassy is closed most days, and getting in and getting an appointment it's going to take a while to get an appointment. Yeah, just figuring out the driving part of it. And then I did reach out to, her name is Panama Sarah. She does rent golf carts. However, we can't use it on the course, because it doesn't have like the special sticker or something. But so we do have that rented for next month. She already had them rented out for this month. So if we don't have our license by then, at least we have a golf cart to drive around, and we don't have to walk all the way to the store with backpacks and bags trying to get that stuff. One thing about Panama and their grocery stores is they don't do the plastic bags anymore. You have to bring your own, which I think is great. Another thing about grocery shopping, the milk, I had to look it up today, because we're looking at what kind to get, and their milk here is, it's all not in the refrigerator. So it's a little bit different from the States. Down here and throughout Central, South America, Mexico, and even in Europe, all the milk, even in Canada, I guess, milk is not placed in the refrigerator. And they do have some that's in the refrigerator, but most of it's all out on the shelves. And I read a blog today and this morning on the milk. But yeah, so it lasts up to 6 months when it's just on the shelf, and it's got it's a special carton that they put it in to make it last that long. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of a overall of our first week. I was going to show you the view. So I'm in the bedroom because the fan in the air conditioning is kind of loud, and I figured that would be in the background as well. But I'll kind of show you, give you an overview of what the room looks like and stuff. So here is the bedroom, and then this whole area here is window. So you open that and it's just a view of the ocean and stuff. And back here, I mean, you got, it's a little messy right now, but you got the door and then the closet, which runs into the bathroom. And then it's got the tub, and I really didn't like that in the shower. I didn't want to have to clean it. So, and then the shower. And going back out to the door, to the living room. Closing all the doors because that AC isn't on. We're trying to save on electricity because we do have to pay for that part of it. So yeah, just turning that one off during the day and then this one on, and then vice versa. So here's Gail working at his desk, and it's got a kitchen table, and then it's got the kitchen. We've got laptops everywhere. Just the kitchen, and then it's got like a laundry room. It's just a stackable washer dryer, and then some shelving. And then the front door, and then a half bath is right in here. That fan is really loud. And then got the living room that looks out into the ocean and mountains. And if you can see it, there's the ocean. And then down here we have the golf course, like right at our feet. We actually, there's a door from the condo that we walk out of. It's you have to have a key fob to unlock it, and which is really weird because it's like you have to hit the lock button to unlock it. And I think that's everybody's because someone else said that too. You have to hit the lock button. So yeah, we have to walk down hole 10. This is hole 10. And we have to walk down hole 10 to the tee box, and that's where the clubhouse is over that way. So yeah, then you have the mountains in the background. And then, yeah, and then the mountains and behind us. So yeah, this is what got us. We love this view. We plan on staying here for 3 months. Well, that's how long we have this. And then we talked about maybe staying here for another 6 months after that and trying to find another place within the condo. And then maybe going home for some graduations and stuff, but not real sure on all that yet. But and maybe staying home for a few weeks, a month, whatever. Yeah, so this is our view, and we love it. We love walking out here in the morning, having breakfast, and it is a little bit cooler in the mornings and at nights. Right before a storm comes in, it's also a little bit cooler. We'll get a good breeze coming through sometimes. But yeah, so that's our first week in overview, and I'll talk to you later.